Worker injured in the MBTA early Friday morning. The employee was working on the Red Line's third track at the North Quincy station. This framework has been 5 years in the making. This summer, the Department of Education opened the curriculum up to public comment, where it received over 5,000 comments. Former President Donald Trump has been charged with 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. This marks the first time a U.S. president has faced criminal charges. Let's break down this unprecedented moment in history.
I just spoke with Nicole Caravella, Communications Director for Team Anissa, just moments ago. She said numbers are looking encouraging. Efforts this weekend made by Team Anissa to close the gap between Anissa and opponent Michelle Wu had a far over expected turnout. This leads Caravella to believe it's going to be a long night watching results trickle in.
Scranton, the Electric City. NBC's hit comedy The Office put this Pennsylvania town on the national map 18 years ago. Scranton embraces the popularity, selling merchandise and even having murals around the city. Library Express is a small bookstore in the city's downtown. Senior clerk Bethany Lespina sees people flock from all over the world to get some office gear.
We've had people in here from Europe, even like California, like Ireland, like you name it, all different countries, Ukraine even. It's really something how the office has had such an impact in those countries we just don't think about.
While people come for the office, they stay for the city and its people. Stacy Buchanan is a Boston native visiting in-laws in Scranton. She loves the city more than the show.
There's a lot here that people don't know. I mean, even outside of the office. I think the office is a great gateway to get here and to discover new things. I also see a lot of potential for this area to grow significantly.
Dunder Mifflin may not be real, but the office's impact on Scranton certainly is. The world's best boss is bringing people into his office with no sign of slowing down. Visitors can check out this map on the Lackawanna County Visitors Bureau website to ensure they hit all the main sites. The office tourism is still booming in Scranton even a decade after the show ended. That just goes to show there ain't no party like a Scranton party. For WEBJ News, I'm Molly Dougherty. In trying times, many turn to music to feel a sense of community. And the Boston Choral Ensemble wants to help, hosting pop-up concerts around the city to celebrate cultures and bring people together. Drum player for Boston Choral Ensemble, Carson Droz, values what music can do for a group of people.
I think music is sort of like a universal language, like everyone can understand it and, feel something from it. So I think it's a great way to unite people and bring people together.
Experts agree that music can have positive impacts on your mood. It can bring people together and really unite a community. Researchers here at Harvard are currently studying the effects of music on a person's mental health. Dr. Myron Piccolo, lecturer in psychology at Harvard University, studies how music can increase wellness in marginalized communities.
Or it's so easy to forget that you're part of something bigger, you're part of a bigger community, especially when hard things are happening, as it is the case now. So music can help us remember that and can help us feel unified by increasing this sense of belonging and, as a consequence, impacting our mental health and well-being.
Stephen Gilmore, audience member at the Boston Choral Ensemble concert, most definitely agrees.
Music is sometimes almost as a form of meditation because you can take your mind off of the bad times and take your mind off the negative things and instead focus it on some really upbeat kind of positive things that are going on around you.
Trends are constantly changing, but love for music never skips a beat. For WEBJ News, I'm Molly Dougherty. Boston was painted red, white, and blue for Veterans Day. Over 400 marchers paraded down Boylston Street to celebrate the holiday. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu joined veterans and other government officials to meet the parade at City Hall.
Today was our salute to service, which is part thank you for all of the many sacrifices that our veterans and their families have given, but also part a reminder of our collective commitment to continue serving those who have served.
Carla Nelson and Karen Scott are commanders for the District 7 American Legion. They're thankful for how Boston shows support for veterans.
There's a lot of people on the street that are saying thank you, and appreciating the service that we commit to when we raise our hand and sign that line.
In the year 2022, there were over 243,000 veterans living in Massachusetts. Boston's Veterans Services Office works to help service members and their families by providing the resources they need to succeed. The office has their own veterans hotline for those in need of mental health assistance. They also have food intake forms to help service members with meal stability.
We do a lot to help the veterans, and we try to support any bills that we have that can support our veterans.
Service members can go to boston.gov to find veterans resources. For WEBJ News, I'm Molly Dougherty.